Gentlemen and humanity concerned throughout the world. Night Shadow here, Tier 3 driver in the Ferrari. I have to apologise in advance for the previous video in which you have experienced this evening. Unfortunately, there was a humanity error in the lobby settings, and as such, a human being who has been exterminated is no longer here. He made a mistake. Therefore, we are restarting Tier 3 on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Blue skies, clouds in the sky, bit of sunshine. We're here in Albert Park, and tonight we bring you the Tier 3 Championship Contender! But first of all, it is the Lion King in the Conda.
Oh, my ears.
And there we go! I am departing to go and have a little word with Matteo Binotto, who's pointing at me right now. But ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you, Mark and Connor. Take it away, boys.
Thank you very much, David Attenborough.
Is that what you call him? Wow.
Well, the only name that sprung to mind.
That was something.
I think that's what he was aiming at, like, really calm, collected, we talk like this.
Yeah.
The guy's
mine
mental.
says no sound again.
Oh, for pity's sake. Hang on, I'll
Just do
pause
what you
again.
did last time.
Oh, has that worked?
Hold on, let me go on stream. You're good, you're good, you're good.
Cool, we have game sound again. Yeah, it's literally just a quick pause, unpause. I don't even have to pause the stream, apparently.
Yeah, that's alright then.
It must be somewhat when I set the broadcast off that it causes an issue.
Yeah, potentially. This is the first man on a lap.
And he's invalidated already. Konnichiwa, I believe, is the next one.
No, I think it's Smith.
Right, it's Konnichiwa, I think. Then Smith's behind Konnichiwa.
Oh, okay.
If you want to watch Smith, and then we could see how he's getting on as well.
Yeah.
Tell Ginger McTavish not to park in the pit lane entry this time. You can tell Boss Man's in YouTube comments.
I think he's had some liquid.
Yeah, have you had a couple of glasses there, Martin?
Yeah, I think maybe. He usually does for Tier 3. Why is Fanning retired?
Maybe he's decided not to qualify.
Maybe.
Oh, he's made a mistake.
I'm going to watch someone who's returning to Tier 3 after a bit of an absence.
Would you be talking about the Avinash?
Yes, he's on a lap. He's in the middle sector.
We're just coming into the final couple of corners with Konnichiwa, and then I think we will actually jump to Avinash. Because we hadn't seen him for a while. He's been doing humanitarian things in South Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very reasonable excuse why he's not been with us, but it's good to have him back.
Yeah.
Just coming into the last couple of corners.
Roundy 23.9, good banker.
Very good banker for Roundy.
Yeah.
Avinash 24-1.
P3. Good lap there as well.
Let's have a look. It's Kaiser
Very close
Soze on a lap.
And Roundy there. I'm going to go on board with Mr. Championship Leader himself.
Calvin. Mr. Calvin.
Yeah. Oh, and across the line, P4, 24.8 with a medium. Very good time.
Kaiser goes 4th, 24.4. I'll jump to Carl, who, as I mentioned earlier, is running a special Tier 3 helmet for us tonight. I'm assuming it's his final hoorah before he likely departs to Tier 2.
I think it's very likely. Boofy, 23.8. Them times are dropping.
I believe he was the fastest one last time when we had to cut off as well.
He's about 3/10, I believe, off what he was in the last session, so...
Always good to get a banker in and then really push afterwards.
Yeah.
Just don't do what I did the other day, get a banker in and then when you're pushing, just put it in the wall.
Energy Dan 28.6 on the mediums. Oh, who was that?
Energy down.
Energy Dan. I was going to say I caught them back a bit. And yeah. Wow.
Oh, it looks Cal was nearly about to join him then. That 11-12 chicane is a real killer. You usually see a lot of crashes coming out of there.
Carl's backed off.
He made a mistake coming out of that chicane where Energy Dan crashed.
Yeah. Stu's on that. Oh, Stu's round, he's in the wall! But he's just about survived it. At the same place as Energy Dan.
Let's see who else is on. Yeah, he's in recovery mode now. Is anybody else on the lap? So Jenskit's on a 126.6. Doesn't look like he's pushing for improvement at the moment. Gibbon 126.5 is invalidated. Mr. Night Shadow 126.4 on the mediums. He's invalidated at the moment. RFC Dan is in the pit lane. Mindful Wasp 124.9 on the softs.
Lysias is on a lap. He's currently about equal with his middle sector time, so... But he's gone for 3 laps on this set of softs. He's coming in the pits. Okay. So we're in a bit of a point of qualifying now where I think everyone's sort of just coming in the pits.
Oh, Mindful Wasp got really leery at the penultimate corner there. I think he was on a good lap.
Yeah.
Calvin looks to be down. See what Kaiser Soze is doing. Although I bet Carl's on a lap as well, so he's probably worth a look in a second. We'll just get Kaiser Soze's sector 2 time.
Carl's coming into the last sector, but he's got his, I think it's his title rival right behind him. Oh no, it's not. Actually, it might be. There is an Alfa Romeo right behind Carl.
No, Kaiser Soze is quite on the slow side.
But here comes Carl's time. 25.2 into P9.
What's Martin just put? Something about Martin's rear end.
Carl's rear end looked like it had less grip than Boris had on his job tonight.
Boris never has a grip on his job.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't say a lot for Carl's rear end.
No, I'm a bit worried for Carl's rear end then in that case.
Is Gav on a push lap?
Don't think he is. Actually, yes, he is going full beams.
I didn't. No, he's not.
Oh no, he's just lost his rear anyway, but... Ooh.
People like to get a bit leery with the rear around here.
They're twerking for you, Mark, that's what they're doing.
Twerking? What's twerking?
I can't. I don't know if I can go into detail. But...
Yeah, good luck describing that on screen.
Yeah, probably best.
Back Mezo's just retired. Coming out of 7-8, I think.
Yep, looks that way.
Yep, it's just on the side there.
Oh no. Martin's just put Gab's rear end with flashing standard from what I hear.
Oh god. Although I think he's just retracted the message.
Yeah, potentially. Maybe I shouldn't have read that out, but yeah.
That convertible, I've got one word for you. Peaches.
No, you shouldn't have done that. Ryan's active as well.
We've got someone called Joshua watching. Rear end swinging all over like body rotten.
Yeah.
Apparently Martin retracted because he misspelled it.
Oh well, we all knew what you meant.
Let's have a look at Roundy. He seems to be on the lap. Boothie might be worth a look as well.
I'm going on board with Boothie. He's pretty much equal in the first sector.
Let's see how Mr. Roundy's doing.
He's 1.5 tenths up in the middle, Boothie. He's really on a good lap here.
Hopefully Jess has made it back to at least listen to us insulting him.
I mean, she'll probably be happy that he's in P2 at the minute.
Well, whether he wins or loses, he's on breakfast in bed duty anyway.
Yeah. Here comes Boofy across the line. Where's he gonna go?
Have we got improvement? 1:23.1. Wow.
That is a big improvement in the last sector. He gained around half a second.
I think Boofy might be looking at heading up towards tier 2 if he carries on like this.
Yeah. I mean, his pace is very strong at the moment.
See how his teammate is doing.
Roundie failed.
Yeah, I saw that. He dived in pit lane. Just seeing how
Stu just popped it P5.
Great lap for Stu.
Yeah, that was a very quiet one from Stu there.
Oh, Licious has just stuffed it at turn 12.
Yeah. We've got Mr. Championship leader on a lap, Calvin. Coming to the end of the second sector, he is 7.5 tenths up.
Wow, he went Larry through there.
Yeah, but this is looking like a very, very good lap.
7 tenths up. He needs more than 7 tenths.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are gaining a lot in this last sector. Calvin's really pushing the limits.
Oh, we saw that when he came out of turn 11. Wow, we're talking about Larry. See what he can do. Coming up to the line.
Oh, he was invalidated.
No, he's not. 1:23.1. It's provisional pole.
Wow, that is close between Calvin. That really glitched for me then.
Yeah, it glitched for me as well. Showed like it invalidated and then suddenly kicked in.
I was like, he definitely didn't. But that's very close between him and Boofy there.
Game is on. Let's see if Calp can bring some game out tonight.
Yeah.
He's proved in the last few races he can be really quick.
But Carl has always been one that's not the greatest in qualifying, but pulls it out the bag in the race.
Didn't he have a polar race or two ago though?
Yeah, I believe he did at Monza. But yeah, but I mean,
I think he's pushing himself this season.
Yeah, we've got a few scenarios tonight. If
Fox 1:23.9 on medium.
Whoa, that is a good lap. So if Calvin wins the race tonight, he's champion no matter what. Now, if I'm not wrong, if Carl wins and Calvin finishes second with fastest lap, it goes to countback. Which means, obviously, race wins. Who's had the most?
3 wins apiece it would be if Calvin wins this.
Yeah, so if Carl was to win, Carl would be champion.
Yeah, because he'd be on 4 wins.
No matter what.
Because it's currently 3-2 to Carl.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so if Carl wins this race, he pretty much wins it no matter what, and if Calvin wins it, he does win it no matter what. So...
Although, Carl will need probably fastest lap as well, won't he?
No, it's 6 points.
Oh, it's yours that needs fastest lap?
Yes.
Because, yeah, you're in a bit of a battle yourself, aren't you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
With Dakon, who's trying to unsettle you a little bit. Although I think the way he keeps going on about rent-free, I think you're living rent-free in his head at the moment.
I haven't even mentioned a title fight on stream once yet, so...
I mean,
you know.
After the back-to-back wins you've had, I think you're living rent-free in his head.
I mean, I don't like to mention these things. I'm trying to stay humble, Mark.
What is it? King of Silverstone, Monza and Brazil, I believe.
Yeah, and then tier 4 after tier.
Well,
and
yeah,
Australia,
let's see if you can call yourself King of tier 4.
Yeah, admins, I want the name change after. Yeah, Martin, it is good to see Avinash back. I did say that, I think, in the first video.
Yeah, but I'm just going to give him some screen time, actually, because he seems to be on a lap, and he's 4 tenths up in the first sector.
Roundy's 3 tenths up in the first sector.
Ooh, game on.
Yeah, I'm just going to see what he's doing coming into the end of the middle. He is... So he's literally the exact same. He hasn't gained... Oh, but he's invalidated! He went purple in the middle sector and invalidated. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Avinash is flying at the moment. It looked like he was about 6 tenths up there. This could put him P3 unless he finds a load in the final sector.
Yeah.
Then he's going to be up there fighting with Boothie and Calvin. I believe he said he's running his on pad tonight because he hasn't fully had a chance to get used to his wheel yet.
Whoa, TY Clear is 9/10 up in the first sector.
Oh, well, we know what we're going on board with next then. Avinash 1:23.8. He lost a lot of time there.
But TY Clear's coming to the end of the middle sector. 1 second.
Wow, come on. Let's see it.
This is looking like a very planted lap. There's an Alpha Tauri round in the background. I think that might have been RFC Danny.
Stu. Oh, yeah,
Stu,
no,
yeah,
it was RFC. Stu's literally just come out of the pits.
Yeah, so where is TY Clear going to go with this? This is looking like he's very planted through every corner. He's the only one I've actually got on board with me. He hasn't had a single rear end snap yet.
Where's it going? 22, 23, 4th.
Good lap. Into
Improved
fourth.
by 1.4 seconds.
Mindful's just put it into P3 as well.
1:23.2. Well done.
The
Lewis is on it tonight.
I think both Mercedes are doing pretty well.
Yeah, we've got one in 4th, one in Konnichiwa Beach, 1:23.0.
Oh, the gauntlet is coming.
When do you ever see that from a Haas?
Never.
I mean, we're looking at 2021 Hasses here. That they're supposed to be spinning or
I'm
crashing.
sorry, but we're looking at a Haas 1.7 right now. So
I'm going to have a quick look at one of the title contenders, Carl, actually. See how he's getting on. Oh, he seems to be down on his lap.
Calvin is on an outlap, so be interesting to see. I was staying on board with TY Clear because he went back to back, but that hasn't quite worked out for him.
See how the galley's doing. He is a second up.
He's going to need to find a bit more than that. Oh, it's rear went at the XF. I think it was 9. Wow, he is very lucky he caught that.
Just coming into 13 now, where Alonso had his issue in the real Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was a shame. He was on for a very good quality there.
Yeah, potential pole there, and his car pretty much had issues, didn't it?
Yeah, had a few issues, yeah. Where's the Banshee going to go?
Let's have a look.
Into
1:23.8, 7th.
With that.
Well done, Banshee. We've got
That's gonna
Ferrari
be-
6-7.
That's very... it might not be, isn't it? It depends. No, that is his last lap, so that's Gav done. That's confirmed. Lysius is on the lap. He's showing good pace, actually. No, he's not. Lysius is bailed by the looks of this.
Let's have a look at Mr. Calvin. He should be on a lap.
Yep, Lysius has got no front wing, so he's done for the session.
Cal's done for the session, down in 13th. Probably not the qualifying he wanted, but we all know he's a strong race pacer.
Calvin is on a lap and he's one... No, that can't be right.
No, he's literally not even hit the end of the first sector
Well, it
yet.
said minus 1.7. I was like, eh?
He's a 10th up at the end of the first sector.
Yeah.
Let's have a proper on board here.
This could be pole. I'm stunning it.
Coming up towards turn 9, Gav moves out of the way nicely for him. 9 and 10 taken really nicely. Bit of sliding, but nothing he doesn't seem to deal with. Heading up to 11 and 12, arguably the worst corners on the track. According to track map, is purple in that sector.
He was very brave through there as well, very early on the throttle.
Rear wing wide open, into 13, hooks it nice and tight, powers out early. Into 14, yellow flags everywhere. Hopefully it's people getting out of the way. Into 15, yep, a car spun there. Into 16,
Yeah.
oh, loses it!
That's it, it's his lap down.
Oh,
that's such a
no!
shame. He tried to catch it so many times.
I is so unlucky losing it coming out of the final corner.
Wow.
I think he was on for pole there as well.
Yeah, he almost definitely was on for pole there. Oh, that's a shame.
That's everybody done then.
The saving grace for Calvin is that Carl is all the way down in P13.
So it's Konnichiwa Beach who takes the pole.
Yeah, we've got a Haas on pole.
Haas on pole and an Alfa Romeo in second. There's something you don't see when you watch real F1.
No, that is very, very true.
This is why MRC is so brilliant. It mixes everything up.
Have we got a glitch here?
No, Stuvan's not gone in the pit lane properly yet. There we go.
There we go, we're good now.
So there we go. We have Konnichiwa Beach on pole, Calvin in second, Boothie in third, Mindful Wasp in fourth, Ty Clear in fifth, Avinash in sixth, good returning position there. Night Shadow in seventh, Fox River in eighth, Roundy in ninth, Kaiser Soze 10th, Stu Vine 11th, Vicious 12th, other title contender Carl in 13th, Smith in 14th, Gibbon 15th, Jenskit 16th, RFC Danny 17th, SFR Energy Dan 18th, Batmaze on 19th, and Fanning in 20th. So good exciting quali there for us. Any predictions, Connor?
I think Calvin. I mean, I made a prediction last week and I jinxed Calvin, but I am going to say Calvin looks very strong early on. I mean, especially with Carl so far down the field, but we know Carl always bounces back in the races. But what a lap from Konnichiwa Beach.
Definitely.
So, it's anyone's to take, that's for sure. Anything can happen at Australia. We've seen that already twice this week. So. Gab says his floor is loose out there.
Oh, Gavin. Time to tighten it down.
Yeah.
Have words with Matt here.
At least it's not porpoising.
True.
That's the main thing.
We've not got to 2022 yet.
I don't think, from early experience, I don't think that's on the game.
Well, Dakon, heavy up and get it. We need confirmation.
Yeah. Or your title gets stripped from you tonight.
Binotto not happy with 6-7. You're in a 2021 Ferrari. 6-7 is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a win. There's no way he's not happy with that. He's probably crying and rocking in his chair.
If he's not happy with that, tell him to go back to busting ghosts.
Yeah. What he said. So, YouTube chat, everyone's not really saying much there. So, what are your predictions for this? Are you brave enough to make any? That's the question.
I don't think Calvin's going to take the win, to be fair. If Carl's nowhere near him, he's not going to want to risk it. Because essentially, he only needs to finish ahead of Carl to take the title.
If he beats Carl, that's all that matters, yeah.
Oh. I'm going to call a Ferrari win.
Wow.
Bit of outside the box.
Yeah.
Because P6 and 7 isn't awful.
Yeah, that's for sure. Stu, Lysias on the mediums. Carl's gone for mediums as well. Gibbon and Stu. And obviously Fox is starting on them because he is...
He had to qualify on him because he's Tier 2 racer, about to be a Tier 1 racer next season.
He is.
Because he earned himself promotion.
Yeah, and I mean he got very unfortunate on the final day in Tier 2, so I'm guessing this is kind of like a...
Yes, Gavin, a Ferrari win. I'm not going to call which one of you, but one of you.
I am. I'm going to say it's Abanash. I think Gav crashes early.
What are you smoking? It's blackcurrant vape, thanks.
Yeah, see? You've got an answer.
Nothing funny in this.
Yeah, so... I think Roundy will be happy with this P9 as well.
I'd like to see him bring home solid points for the Mercedes.
Yeah.
He's had a bit of an unlucky season.
Definitely has.
It'd be nice to see him have a good race.
It would, that's for sure, but we are lining up for the final time. Martin's just posted in YouTube chat.
Thinks Carl's setup might be a little bit... It could be.
Did Connor just say I would crash out? No, Gab, I think you're... After watching your pit lane antics in the first video, nothing would surprise me.
Well, let's get the screen cleared, ready for the start. Should have the final few cars lined up. And here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for the final time this season, we're away!
Wow, what a start from Mindful Wasp in P4!
Wow, yeah. He's jumped into P3. Konnichiwa
He
got
looked
away
like he
well,
was-
so did BRD.
He looked like he was going to get on the back of
Give me some
Calvin, but
better
then
camera
Calvin had a
angles.
better second place. Avinash has made a place as well.
Although that McLaren's fighting with Mindful. Mindful seems to have escaped it though.
Oh, Boopy's gone very wide. He's off track.
Let's bring it back up. So yeah, Avinash has gained a place, Ty Clay's gained a place, Mindful Wasp bars.
Oh, there's contact between Randy and Boopy. They've nearly crashed.
Boofy's
They've
lost
just
4 already.
Yeah, Boopy's really lost out on the race start.
Oh, Carl's at the back.
Oh,
Burgers
let me
just
go
said
and
he's got
see.
damage.
I'm going to go and have a look.
Yeah, I think we need to go have a look, see how bad this
Lysius,
is.
I think that's contact with Lysius.
Well, if it is, I'm
Lysius
sure
is-
we'll see it in the steward's room afterwards.
Lysius has got no front wing either.
They're both down 7 positions.
And they both started at pretty much next to each other, so maybe I'm wrong, but
So the biggest gainers we've got so far is Smith and Fanning.
yeah. Definitely. T-Boy Clear's also made a great start as well.
Let's have a look. Go back to the front as we cross for the first lap.
Konnichiwa have pulled a second already. Over Calvin.
Thing is, Cal's kind of languishing at the back. Does Calvin really need to do anything silly?
No, he doesn't, not at
Oh,
all.
Licious gets 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
No,
I
he's
think
in, he got
so does
damage
Carl.
with the contact with Boofy.
That's not good for either of them. 5-second penalties.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
We want to keep an eye on them. I'm assuming they're all having wings.
Yeah, Carl is. This year's definitely did because he had no front wing, and I believe Roundy did as well. So,
Who is P3? That'd be Gavin. How many points does he need to get P2? I will have a look at that right now.
I can jump on that if you want. Standing.
I think he's a little bit far back to do it, but we can have a look.
Gav is.
He's 30 points behind. He can't do it.
Yeah.
He's literally locked between Calvin and Carl for first and second. And Licious is 28 points behind Gav, so Gav has secured third in the championship. That is lock stock. He's got the bronze.
I'm sure Gav will take that. I mean, he missed 2 races, so.
Yeah, I mean, missing 2 races and still coming third. That's what you call a hell of a season.
Yeah, not being only 30 points off second and 36 off first.
I mean, Calvin's missed a race and he's still out front leading by 6 points, is it?
Yeah, 6 points to gap. But as things stand, he's looking very good for.
Yeah, I
P3
agree,
title.
Martin. Carl is not looking good at the moment, but he's strapped on a fresh set of mediums. Let's see what he can do.
But how many times in the past have we seen Carl drop all the way back and then
Come all the way to the front again.
you always see him in and around the podium spots. So
All we literally need is like one.
safety car.
Yeah.
And change everything for him.
Yes, Martin, there is a team fight. It's literally between the championship leaders, Alfa Romeo and Alpine. Both
they're
tied on
looking
135 points apiece.
Yeah.
Ferrari in
Tier
third on 104. Aston Martin on 92. McLaren on 91.
Yeah. So we've got a big old fight again.
I don't think
I would
no
would say
position's
whoever
really locked
wins
for that at the
this-
moment.
Whoever wins the drivers is looking very good to win the constructors at the same time. So
Let's go have a look at Smith. He seems to be crawling all over Night Shadow at the moment.
it definitely is. Batman
He's
03
barely
seconds.
touched his ERS as well. Although, neither's Gavin. They're both conserving pretty well.
Yeah.
Avinash has kept a fair chunk of his. Ty Clear's about half, so he's trying to keep track of the leaders. Mindful's about half. Calvin's about half. Konnichiwa's about half, so Calvin is pushing more than I'd expect.
Yeah, I did.
Booth is
I
sat
mean-
there with 90%. He's just trundling around like, yeah, Sunday drive for me.
I mean, he is under a bit of pressure from Mr. Tier 1 driver now, though, Fox.
Who's pretty much used none of it. He's on like 90, 100%.
He's on 100, yeah, so...
That's basically standard usage down the straights.
You've got Jenski. He's down to
20%. He's absolutely hammering it.
Yeah. So...
There's no point trying to keep up with Fox. Just drive your own race and see what happens. Try and bring home good points for the Alpine team because they're in a championship fight.
Yep, I wonder how much Carl's using his. Carl's still got about 70% as well.
Yeah,
so.
Bang on about 70%. Back Mezo's down at the back. That's not good for Alfa Romeo's points.
Avinash has got 3 seconds.
That's not a good start. Let's have a quick look at the penalties.
Oh, they're fighting quite hard.
Konnichiwa just made a massive mistake.
He's under his 3 wide heading down the mud, that's 10-4.
Oh, Gav loves a bit of 3 wide action, but he's lost out to both.
Whoa, and now Fox is getting involved as well.
Looking at penalties, Backmazo's got 3, RFC Danny's got 3, Stuvine's got 3, Avinash has got 3, Licious and Cal both have 5 for pit lane speeding.
Your band's in the pits, I'm wondering if that is damage. Doesn't look that way, I think that's just tactical, but he's gone for soft tyres.
That's an unusual one.
Yeah,
Gav's just made another mistake at turn 10 there.
Yeah, Gav's rear really doesn't look the best here. I mean, we're talking about Cole's rear a lot. Gav doesn't look great either.
Oh, VSC, what's happened?
Oh, that could be... That's a Mercedes round, I think that's round 8.
Yeah,
Mercedes anyway.
I believe that is round 8.
No, he's got a full front wing, so...
It's 20 seconds behind. Mindful Wasp drive through penalty for speeding under VSC.
So easy to do.
It's going downhill fast for the Mercedes guys tonight.
It really, really is.
Strap on a fresh set of boots and just drive your own race.
Gab's boxed.
So's Avinash. Wow.
Oh, there's going to be a double stack at Ferrari. Are they going to get this right?
No, they're not. Avinash is in.
Oh, Gav's going to lose out here.
Gav's had to wait. Oh, he's fairly close. He's lost a few seconds, but...
It's not as bad as it could have been, that's for sure. Boothie also came in. Kaiser Soze in as well.
It could have been worse, let's see.
Kaiser Soze's getting a wing change.
So, Boothie's gone to the hards. Kaiser Soze, Night Shadow and Avinash have all gone for the mediums. So I think Boothie's trying to make it to the end here.
I mean, he's going on to hard tyres. If there's no more safety cars, he's definitely going to the end.
That could be a good strategy, 23 laps on a set of hards.
And bearing in mind, he's lost minimal time as well.
Oh, we're back under green.
We are.
Calvin's only 1.5 behind Konnichiwa.
I think it is safe to say, I don't think Calvin's pushing that much. And he doesn't need to push that much either.
The only second he really gained was when Konnichiwa made a big mistake. RFC Danny's retired.
Yeah,
coming out of the final corner.
Oh,
he's crashed into the pit lane. He's literally in the
safety car then.
Literally in the pit lane barrier there.
Wow.
I did that once at Mexico. It wasn't fun.
Mindful is 7 his drive-through.
Yep, no safety car as you predicted. Smith, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
That's unlucky. He's gone medium, so...
It is pretty much a locked-on two-stopper, I think, is this race.
Yeah, I think it depends on the scenarios. I mean, well, Boothie's a definite one-stop, but unless he, of course, has another safety car later on. But
that's the thing, you get a lot of safety cars here, because that turn 11-12 chicane, super high speed, the little curbs don't half launch you around.
yeah,
You would get a lot of crashes and retirements there, which brings out your safety cars. So I'd always say for this...
is having a few internet difficulties.
There's a glitching a bit.
Yeah, I'm watching him glitch a lot, and that's not going to be ideal for Calvin.
I think Boothie's just spun.
He doesn't look like he has.
Berger's just said he wouldn't stopped in tier 1 medium soft. I'd love to know what his tyres were on when he did that.
I want a piece of your setup, please. DM me.
I don't want the tyres that are left over though, they're going to be good for drifting.
Yeah. The field's fairly spread here.
It is, yeah. Let's jump up to Mindful and Jenski. Seems to be the closest battle on track. Mindful's got the DRS flat wide open.
Yeah, he's going to go to the outside. I don't think he's close enough.
No, he's
though.
playing sensible. I think he's going to wait for DRS coming out of this corner.
He's got a much better run.
See what he can do.
Gents goes defensive on the inside. Good defending.
And I wonder if Carl's been giving us some tips since he's his teammate for tonight. Bergen said he didn't get over 60% on his tyres.
Well,
yeah.
Boofy's come into the pits.
I think you need a piece of his setup there.
Yeah, definitely. Boofy is put a set of mediums on, so
he's giving up on the awful hards.
I'm guessing he probably did spin. I think he was right.
I think with... Oh, Mindful's just made a big mistake there at the 910 chicane.
Oh, that is not good.
I think he's got away without losing too much time though.
He seems to have a lot more pace than Jenskit though, who's now already under pressure from Energy Dan. Mr. Challenger tier MRCX champion.
Oh, let's go have a look at Energy Dan.
He's right behind Jenskit.
Like you say, Challenger champion for MRCX.
Yeah. Dominant season.
Won pretty much every race he attended at one point, didn't he?
He won the first 4, I think, in a row. Oh, he's gone really wide on the penultimate corner though.
Yeah, and the final corner didn't look great either, but he's recovered it.
Yeah, he just needs to get his composure back.
Could potentially put him in hot water with Avinash, although his teammate's about to jump in between them. So that'd be a nice safety buffer for him.
Gav's just got past Stubine at final corner,
Oh,
but Stubine's going to have the
Avinash is making a move on tyre clear. Can he make it stick? No.
Good defending.
Definitely good defending.
Parked his car in the middle of the road, not really anywhere else Avinash could go.
I'm wondering the same, Bergen, where are these safety cars?
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a race at Australia, does it?
No. Normally we'd have had at least 2 people crashing at 10, 11, 12 by now.
I mean, don't you remember, like, Zandvoort?
Safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car.
We had one literally every lap.
Let's not have that though. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And you've got a championship to fight for.
Yeah, and I want that to be done tonight, please.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Preferably an 8:45 start.
I don't think we're going to make that.
Oh,
somehow.
Energy Dan's just clipped the back of Jenskit. He went straight on, so he might have avoided damage. And he's just let his teammate past. So I wonder if he has got damage, because Avinash is having a go now.
Yeah.
Oh, Round is retired.
Oh, that could be
Safety car.
Bergen, you did this, but that brings Mr. Carl Edens right back into play.
And Avinash just got a penalty for a collision with Energy down there.
Where is Calvin? Is he in a position where he can pit?
Calvin
yes,
is...
He is. Calvin can. He's fine. He's going to be able to pit on this lap.
Yeah, he's coming up, just going through 9 and 10. Let's have a quick look at the tyres. Yeah, it's about right for the soft runners to be pitting now, 9 laps.
Hard for Energy Dan, hard for Stubine. Medium for Fanning and Smith.
I mean, Carl's on 7-lap mediums and he's pitted.
I don't blame him for that.
What's he going to put on though? He won't have a fresh set of mediums left, I wouldn't have thought. Softs won't get to the end. Or is he coming out?
Carl has gone for
Soft? I wonder if he's going to try and make some positions and go for soft.
Calvin's in.
You could do about 10 laps. Kanichiwa's gone in as well and got himself a 5-second penalty.
Calvin's definitely slowed enough there by the looks of that, so I think Calvin's fine.
So that's really going to play into Calvin's hands, is that penalty?
Hard tyres for Konnichiwa.
Mediums for Calvin.
I think there's some glitches happening here with the pit stops. Fox is also in. What tyres is he going for?
What's Jenskit doing? He should be pitting. Yeah,
Fox
he takes
is
the
trying to
advice.
set softs. Abanash is in. So I'm presuming Mr. Banshee has stayed out.
Yeah, Mr. Banshee has stayed out. He's currently 5th on the road.
What's Abanash going to go for?
Fresh set of mediums. No, that's Jenskit.
Yeah, fresh mediums. He's got to pay 7 a penalty, so...
It is a fresh set of mediums anyway.
Yeah.
So Konnichiwa on hards, Calvin on mediums. I wonder if Konnichiwa's going to really regret that hard choice.
I think it could be a glitch there.
Because this is where Calvin's going to be all over him.
Trying to work out if that's bright from Carl or not the best idea.
It gives him chance, I suppose, to fight some of the pack, make some positions up. But it puts him on a pretty much guaranteed two-stopper then.
But if he's going to put them on, he needs to get the best out of them. He needs to make the moves. He needs to just get them done. He needs to be ruthless. So...
Well, we all know what a hard racer he can be when he puts his mind to it. And he's going to be right on the back of the pack.
The issue is it's going to be very much like a DRS train for at least the first few laps, so...
He can try and make some moves, though, in the early laps before DRS kicks in. You've got two guys on hards in the middle of the pack. Most of the ones in front of him are on mediums, bar for Gibbon, who's on 6-lap-old softs.
Yeah.
So nobody's going to have the tyre advantage he's got. He really needs to make that tyre advantage pay.
Well, safety car's not coming in this lap because Carl is still a long way back.
Let's have a look at the penalties. We've got 5 for Konnichiwa, 3 for Ty Clear, 8 for Licious, 6 for Stuvine, 3 for Avinash, 3 for Fanning, 3 for Gibbon, 5 for Boothie, 6 for Backmazer. Everyone else is free and clear currently.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at position changes. So currently the biggest winner is Energy down up 8 positions, followed by Jenskit up 7 and Fanning up 7. One who's losing out the most at the moment is Boothie, who's down 13.
Yeah, Boothie had a great qualifying, then he got a bit destroyed by those hard tyres, didn't he? And then pitted again, and then just lost out a lot.
Well, as we always say in MRC, anything can change.
That's what I mean, a safety car can just tip everything on its head very, very quickly.
Currently it's looking like the title's going to go to Calvin, but we have another 17 laps yet.
And
anything could happen in those 17 laps.
Like I said, we all know what Carl is like, so...
Yeah, he don't give himself the credit, but he is a strong racer.
Yeah, no, race distance, he's one of the best, I would say, so...
And he's taking it steady at the moment while he catches this pack up, trying to preserve them softs, I'm assuming.
Whoa, he went very wide there. I think he turned 3.
Yeah, he's just coming into 5 now.
Yeah.
He's started to catch the pack now. If he catches up soon enough, I think we'll be restarting this lap.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. Yeah, I think the safety car will be in.
I do as well.
But Konnichiwa, I hope he's warmed those tyres up because they're going to be awful.
Fresh hards, no thank you. There we go, safety car in this lap.
So he's really having to weave to get some heat in those tyres.
Oh look, he runs the same race number as you.
That's only on F122.
Wow, what race number do you run on this one then?
I actually don't know. I really don't.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's he going to go? I think he's going to turn this corner and then boot it. And he has pulled over to try and break the slipstream. Calvin's not falling for it. He's gaining on him already. He really did not catch him napping.
Yeah, his tyres look really cold.
Boothie's gone.
Boothie has gone. What was
coming out of the last corner by the looks of it?
I don't think we'll get a safety car because the whole field's bunched, so they can clear it.
Oh, Calvin having a look at Kinichua there.
He is.
Firm but fair, boys. Keep it clean.
His tyres look awful this early in the race from Kinichua.
Oh, they're going to
This early in the restart, I should say.
I think the hards are awful on this track anyway. It's that 11-12 chicane, you just have no grip through there, unless your setup's really planted. But then you suffer on the straights, so... But
I don't find you have much grip through there, even with soft, so...
Calvin is probably not going to do anything daft here.
He does it, yeah, it would be silly for him to. Oh, no, he's got real internet issues, I'm noticing here, Kinichua.
Fox has just put a move on Ty Clear, though, so we've currently got a Haas 1-3. Where else do you see that?
Never, and I don't think we will ever see it again.
Well, we might in MRC. Anything's possible.
Oh, yeah,
McMazo's retired.
Oh, he has.
11-12 chicane's claimed. That's 11-12 chicane has claimed a victim.
I think Gav wanted to pit, and it hasn't worked out for him because he slowed a lot in the final corner. I think he was trying to get in, but I don't think it worked properly.
It's only a virtual, though.
It definitely is. I mean, Carl hasn't really made any places up on that restart.
Oh, he really needs to start attacking and making some work, making that soft tyre advantage work for him.
Yeah, he does. 100%. Energy down in 10th on hard tyres. They're going to be feeling like rubbish as well. So.
Is anybody else on hards, or was it just the Boothie? No, Boothie was on mediums.
Stubine was on hards.
And Kinichua
on hards and Kinichua. So.
Brave option, boys.
We've got 3 on soft. They are Gibbon, Carl and Fox. And then everyone else on mediums.
Oh, Licious has just got a penalty for speeding under VSC. Just as we go green.
Right on his way. He could make a move here at the end of the
Can he make it work into 13? No. Holds back and plays it sensible. But he's got Fox really all over him. The Haas is really hungry for points here.
He's let him go.
He's let Fox go. Probably a sensible move there.
Yeah.
Don't fight a fight that's not yours.
Especially Fox is on better tyres, he's just going to be losing and losing Calvin time, so...
DRS has now been enabled. Although he won't get it until back straight after turn 12, I believe. Because the detection point for the turn 2 to downwards is for the final straight as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Lysias side by side with Fanning. Oh, Lysias made a huge dive and he's hit Abanash! And he sent Abanash flying round!
Oh no! Not what we want to see on his first race back.
He tried to defend the position from Fanning and broke way too late.
Well, Carl's just taken Licious. So that's paid out well for Carl. He's now up to 12th. He's gained a few positions, but it's not great for Avinash. I suspect we'll probably see that one in the steward's room shortly.
I would put money
3 second
on it,
penalty for Smith, 3 second penalty for TY Clear. Let's head back up towards the front, because I think Fox is hounding his teammate at the moment.
He is.
You might as well just let him go, because he's going to have DRS in his second. And he's going to have you anyway.
And the issue is, this is just helping Calvin catch up to him again, so...
Yeah, of all 3 got DRS. Well, 2 got DRS here. They have, yeah.
The inside. And Fox is
like
through.
taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, but is he going to have double DRS as well? I think
Oh!
he is. Oh, Kinichua's in the wall, he's out!
He's lost it!
Whoa. That was a huge incident.
How is that not a safety car?
That's the biggest crash we've seen all day.
We
Wow.
literally have a car in the middle of the track on 3 wheels.
I think 2, but yeah.
And it's not a safety car. This game really does not like safety cars.
No, it doesn't.
There's Licious back out the pits. I'm assuming he must have had damage then from that tangle with Avinash.
Yeah,
Avinash is still running. Although I was probably praying for the safety car.
Yeah, I would have said Cole would have been as well, because then he could have put a new set of softs on. And
Fanning 3-second penalty. Stuvine 3-second penalty.
Yellow in sector 2.
That's one of the Alpines.
That's
Fanning, I think.
Gency. No. Yeah, it was Fanning, I think.
And Calvin, at the moment, is de facto leader.
Yeah, he is.
Because obviously Fox, being a higher tier, will take a penalty and drop his positions. Cal's back up into 10th, so he's getting at least a point.
He's got no real pressure from behind by the looks of this either. Calvin, well, I say that actually.
T.Y. Clear's right close to him.
A lot in like the time I spoke that sentence.
Yeah, he's got the DRS. I think T.Y. Clear's hungry for a win as well.
Is T.Y. Clear feeling nice? That's the real question.
Nah, I think he's hungry for a win, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't think Calvin will fight it very much.
He doesn't need to, does he, really? He only needs to finish ahead of Carl to take the championship.
Yeah.
So, why put yourself in a silly position, really? I know it's the pride of wanting to win, but
yeah,
what's better,
exactly.
potentially win a race and throw...
Yeah.
Have the option of throwing it away with a silly move, or not win a race and win a championship.
But sometimes the race's instinct overtakes.
Yep, but consistency wins titles.
That is true.
As our good friend Saviour proved on Monday.
Yeah, he did. Amazing from him, and he could become the first ever MRC double champion this week as well.
Yeah, because he's in the title fight in MRCX in the elite category.
He is.
I believe he's leading that out at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look at Night Shadow, because he's about to hound the back of T.Y. Clear.
T.Y. Clear's lost now from Calvin and fallen back into the clutches of Gab.
He seems to have. I wonder if he's made a mistake somewhere that we didn't really notice.
Yeah. Mindful's driving a fairly solid race as well. He's watching T.Y. Clear and Gab just go at it, waiting to pick up any scraps that could come from that one.
And here's the Connor fan club appeared in the YouTube chat. Connor for the Tier 4 Championship, says Chris Bailey.
I did not know there was a Connor fan club, but cheers, Chris.
Oh, Jenskit's retired.
Oh, he has.
That chicane's just claimed another victim.
Is that going to be a safety car?
Where's Licious? It's
I'm going on with Licious now. Where is he?
Avinash has gone.
Oh, he has. Come on, surely that safety car. There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
Full safety car.
Now, do you know the one person that sat there laughing? Mr. Edens.
Whoever you are that's just popped up, get off the YouTube channel. We don't need to hear that.
Yeah, goodbye.
Is there any way of blocking it?
I'm blocking it now. Well, it's hidden from me, but I don't think everyone has to block it if you don't want to see that. So yeah.
What?
Why is Fox in the wall?
What?
Fox has got no front wing.
Oh God.
And he's out the internet. I think
he's having internet issues. So we've got Calvin, Mindful Wasp, Carl, Smith, Stuvine and Energy Dan all in the pits. Let's see what they're all going for. Calvin's gone soft, Mindful's gone soft, Carl's gone soft.
Yeah.
Fox is getting
DNF'd again.
Oh, DSQ'd. It's had summer.
Yeah.
It must be DSQ. It's put him at the bottom.
He's getting some real glitches, isn't he? So.
Well, this happened to him in Tier 2 the other night, didn't it?
It was a bit different, but yeah, in general it did.
But he was second in the championship, really in the fight for promotion.
Oh no, can I just add, I think it was his own fault. By the looks of Discord. I think it was his own fault. By the
Tonight's
so.
was, but obviously the other night he was in second.
Yeah, no, the other night was just pure unlucky.
Got disqualified, which has dropped him to third in the championship, but because he's been so strong all season, that's why we decided to promote him anyway.
Well, I think over the season he definitely proved he had the pace, qualifying and race. I mean, so... I mean, I think he was like 20 points clear at the top of the championship at one point. So... But... TY Clear continued, Night Shadow and Kaiser Soze, they're going to be under real pressure from just about everyone behind. But can I just point out quickly, there are 2 positions separating Calvin and Carl.
Yeah, we've now got Calvin in 4th, 6th for Carl.
And I think you're going to actually have to see Calvin make some move now as well.
Yeah, because he's going to have to try and defend himself now.
So all of a sudden, that safety car has turned everything on its head.
Really
and
has.
This is what I'm saying about Carl as well. Don't rule him out. Kaiser Soze is just coming to pits now.
That's an unusual choice. I mean, 13 lap mediums, yeah, it's about time to pit. I'm surprised Gav hasn't pitted on his 14 lap mediums.
I don't think Gav is going to fight this with Calvin and Carl behind, personally.
I think Gav's trying to be the tyre whisperer.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we've had a few laps under safety car, which has helped. It's probably more like maybe 10 laps of use. But still, he's looking at 20 laps, potentially, of use on the medium tyre. TY Clear's out in front, 11 laps, with 9 seconds of penalties.
Yeah.
Did the first Haas open the floodgates for everyone's crash? It's possible. I've seen stranger things happen.
I mean, we're down to 12 drivers now. So... I think I blame Bergen, personally. He mentioned safety cars, and since he mentioned it, it's rained them.
Yeah, let's all blame Bergen, Mr. Double Champion.
Yeah.
Gav's just said he's only on 30% wear on his tyres. So yeah, they should easily go another 9 laps.
I mean, to be fair,
safety cars in this lap.
Quite a few safety cars, so...
Well, it's in this lap. Let's see how long it stays in for.
It is. I know for a fact Gav is wishing he was leading this safety car away. He loved the safety car restart.
Let's see how TY Clear does.
No, I don't know where I'd go if I was.
Bergen says you reckon Mindful Boss wouldn't mind getting out of the way of Carl. He probably would mind, but knowing Carl, he's going to find a way past anyway. Oh, Gav's doing the Max special. Hound him, hound him, hound him.
He is.
Oh, it's putting him right under pressure from Calvin.
Yeah, I
think might have him into turn 1 here. No, he hasn't.
And Mindful's really attacking Calvin as well, but Gav's had an awful X out of 2, but Calvin's run wide and Carl's through. Carl's taking him.
Me mind can't cope, we're trying to work this one out.
No, at the minute Calvin will still be the champion as things stand.
Yeah, there's only 2 points between.
Carl needs to gain 1 more place. No, 2 more places. But he's going for a move. God, Gav, he's hit the rim, Gav! Oh, it's so close. Calvin's up pressuring Carl.
Oh, can Carl make his way past?
Oh, what a move around the outside from Smith on Stubine. Cal, oh, he's not going to make a move into there, surely.
I don't know, that'd be super brave.
But Gav is a real roadblock here at the moment.
Martin's just said, with pens and a limping Gav, have you worked out the real positions here? Carl for the win, possibly.
So at the minute...
If he can make his way past Gav.
Yeah, as things stand, if Gav gets past... If Carl gets past Gav, he is the champion.
He's de facto race leader, isn't he?
But Mindful's really slow off the final corner! And he's touched Carl, and now Gav's gone to the inside. Oh, what's going on here?
Please do not end this in a crash.
Calvin.
No!
Oh, there's a huge crash.
Gav's
in the
out!
rear, he's out. Carl surely got damage. Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Oh, he's just been dived by Mindful Wasp. What is going on here?
Through. This is something.
I can't even keep up.
I'm really bad. How? Fanning's into second, Stubine's into third, Calvin.
Carl's definitely got damage. He's all over the place. He can barely keep it on track.
I don't know what happened there. Safety.
He's got no front wing.
I mean, that's a saving grace for Carl, I guess, a safety car, but... Whoa.
Wow.
That was... I think a lot of people are in agreement that that was quite a mess.
Yeah, Martin's just put, this is disappointing to say the least. Yeah, I kind of agree, but I'm sure we're going to see that in the steward's room. I'm not looking forward to untangling that mess.
I was in the chat with it, and like Gav's on the inside. It looked like Carl or Calvin lost the rear. One hit the other, and they both went into Gav, and Gav went into the wall. That's how it looked.
I ended up in the wall. I don't know who it was.
I think it was a mixture of both.
I ran wide going into turn one, and the tyres didn't turn on in the first start after the restart. Lewis had run wide off the final corner as well, so that allowed the kind of three-way. Going into turn one, I think 2 or 3 of us ran wide. I came out, and then all of a sudden I'm facing diagonal and being pushed along the track.
I'm kind of surprised Calvin doesn't have damage, because he really looked like he kind of hit you as well. Like, I'm not blaming Calvin or Carl, I'm just saying it looked like there was contact between everyone.
See, to be honest, and I'll tell you this right now, if I...
Yeah, I agree with Martin, turn 3 was pretty disappointing as well.
Yeah, there was diving central there, it was like Tom Daly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a swimming championship.
It honestly was, it was like Tom Daly, all I saw was everyone dive into there.
So... if I just have a quick little review of the action replay. What a race!
I mean,
I guarantee we're going to see that in the stewards.
I think we have to.
We've lost nine people out of this race so far, and we've still got another 6 laps, is it?
I can't believe what we saw there, to be honest.
I'll run this past with safety car and just tell me when the safety car comes in. So on lap 21, coming to the tail end of the lap, you've got Tycho, you've got Mindful Wasp. Tyres aren't great on the medium runners. Braking in for the second to last corner, both Tycler and I run slightly wide. Mindful runs wide coming out of the final corner. I put the power down and past. Carl's just slightly behind me. And then coming into the first corner, I am late in braking, run slightly wide. And then all of a sudden there's 2 cars literally there. I've got an Alfa Romeo and an Alpine. No idea.
I do think as stewards we need to look at turn 3.
I think we need to look at the entirety of that.
Yeah,
turn
I think
1
turn
onwards.
3 though, definitely, because there was a lot of mess there.
Yeah, that needs to be looked at. I mean, if people are throwing caution to the wind thinking that penalty points are reset after this race, newsflash, they're not.
Yeah,
we are ruling them for 12 races as per the rule book.
Turn 3 there was a lot of diving.
Are we still under safety car?
Yeah, we are under safety car. So whatever you get in this race will roll till the end of season 8, basically.
It will. Quick information quickly, Tier 4 is definitely going to be starting late. It is.
So...
yeah, definitely. Hopefully be started by 9.
So just looking at the times, so at one point Carl's about a 10th behind, then Calvin's there, and then all of a sudden there's 2. It's almost as if Carl and Calvin were side by side. And then someone tapped my rear, and all I ended up with was a front of an Alfa Romeo and the front of an Alpine at the side of the Ferrari.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't
gents,
know. Your incident there looked very confusing. Let's put it that way. But then the one after was the worst one for sure.
yeah, I seen it just after I retired, so I'm not quite sure. But what I will do, gents, I thought whilst we're on the safety car, I better come in and just give you a bit of view. But I will go and I will send some footage.
Yep, safety car's in this lap, so...
Right, speak soon.
Bye-bye.
But, I mean, what could happen here now?
The only upside to that is neither of the title contenders ended up in a wall with a wheel missing.
Yes.
I'd hate for a title to be decided by a crash.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
I mean, at the moment, I'd say Calvin is the de facto leader of this race, because Fanning drops 5 positions regardless. Stuvine's got penalties.
Yeah.
So Calvin is de facto leader. Cal really needs to try and make up some ground here. But everybody ahead of him has penalties, so he's going to jump most of them automatically.
And Calvin's already past Stuvine. Oh, it looks like he's going to know he backed out of it. But now Energy Dad's come very close to Calvin's rear there.
Oh, please not another mess like that.
Oh, Calvin's now dropped. Calvin's dropped. Oh no, he hasn't. Why did my screen say he dropped to 11th and then?
Oh, what is going on here?
Have I just seen another big dive again?
Yeah,
there?
we have.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
We're going to be reviewing this after the race.
I think we don't need any reports. We just need to make a note of all the drivers involved, to be honest. But Carl up to P7.
Well, reports might be good because we're going to need footage for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were...
Round, he's in the wall.
No. He was having a good race as well.
He was. He's gonna.
Mindful Wasp's just got 5 seconds for corner cutting. Yeah, I agree with Joshua Manuch. Bucky day off work, we're going to need it for tomorrow for this race. Yeah, we're going to a lot of stewarding coming up. Let's have a look at Carl. Calvin's just taken the lead of the race. Licious is having a bit of a bash with the Smith. Gibbon's retired.
Yeah.
Can Carl pick up some positions here though?
Safety car again.
Yeah, I agree with Jamie Bithell. Netflix would have a field day with this race. Drive to Survive. It literally is a drive to survive at the moment.
I can't believe some of what we've seen here.
Mindful's just got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Just keep it on track anyway. You're in 10th. You're scoring a point. Because we've literally lost half the field.
Yeah.
And migrating host Gibbon's just left. Right, Gav's just left, that's why we've had that.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to make a mad dive for the pit lane though? See, the front three are on 7 lap softs, although half of them laps have probably been under safety car.
Do you know what the worst bit is? Carl's going to finish on a podium here. Like,
Can he get higher than a podium though is the question. The 3 in front of him have got penalties. Fanning's got penalties. Energy Dan hasn't. Calvin's out front without penalties.
He just needs to hope that them guys can get shift out of his way and he can get on the back of Calvin very quick. Can you imagine if we had a last lap shootout between those two? On the same tyres, same everything.
Mindful's got another penalty for corner cutting. Safety car not in this lap. Must be next lap then, so we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. No DRS.
We have got Williams in the pits. Fanning.
That's Fanning, yeah.
He wants nothing to do with this.
That gets him out of the way of the title fight.
Yeah.
We've no Michael Massey, so we can't make any cars move out of the way.
Question for any admins: what time should we delay the tier 4 start till?
I reckon you can be done by 9 o'clock.
Lovely, can't eat then. Oh no.
Well, it's up to you guys, but this is going to be wrapped up in the next 5 minutes, I would have thought.
Well, I hope so. But
Speaking of which, I might order my food while we've got a minute.
yeah.
Because I haven't eaten yet and I'm hungry.
Yeah, you're not the only one, trust me. Right, we do. I think it's in this lap.
It's got to be, hasn't it? 2-lap shootout.
Yeah, oh, it would be nice to see a Calvin and Cole shootout on the last lap, wouldn't it? It would. I mean, especially after we've already been kind of ruined a bit once. But it's not to be. Let's hope we can actually have a clean safety car restart this time as well.
One is hoping so. Let's jump back up to the front. Calvin's leaving it way late. He's gone. I think Licious is going to make a move on to TY Clear here. No, he's not, man. Oh, TY Clear's run really wide.
That was it. Was that? Yeah, he's gone very, very wide. That's put Carl off of position.
Cal's up to 5th already.
He is. But
how many moves can he make here? The one he really needs to get past his energy down.
But he needs to do it this lap. He needs to get them both this lap if he's going to do it. But then even Calvin's looking like he's going to be too far away, sadly.
Unfortunately. But anything can happen. We've got 2 laps yet.
Yeah.
Let's see how he's doing.
Definitely can. We've got 1.5. Well, yeah, lap and a half to go.
I just really hope none of them cause that crash we had. I'd hate for a championship to be decided in the steward's room. Bad enough when we have to basically award a race win.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to do a championship.
No, it needs looking at, but I think there's only so much we're going to be able to do. But
so we're into the final lap. Calvin's leading with Energy down in 2nd, Licious in 3rd, Smith in 4th, Calvin in 5th.
2nd.
Energy Dan's just got a penalty.
Yeah, Cole's going to be up to 2nd.
Can he make a move past Smitty here though? No.
No.
Fanning in 6th, Mindful Wasp in 7th, Stuvine in 8th, Kaiser Soze in 9th, Ty Clear 10th. Is our current running order?
Time is running out for Cole. He's going to be so close.
That's going to put it as what? 13 points?
It is, and it is looking like Calvin is going to be your Tier 3 champion.
I'm assuming whoever got fastest lap must have already retired. Or is it Calvin?
I don't know, to be honest.
No, it's Konnichiwa by the looks of it, looking at the times.
Wow, that must have been a long time ago.
Let's head back up to the front, because it looks like Calvin's is in turn 13.
It is, and
into 14.
Navigate his way up around the last 2.
Into penultimate corner. He comes around the final corner. Are we going to have a victory weave on the way to the line?
Yes,
and Calvin takes the win.
And the championship. And
Carl does come in 2nd, like we said.
He does. Commiserations. It's a shame it ended the way it did, for sure. But, you know, sadly, that's life. The stewards will be taking a look at all of that, with or without reports, I think.
Energy Dan got driver of the day. Yeah, he did have a good race there.
No, he did, definitely.
There's Calvin having his whatever celebration we call that.
Calvin has a championship, is his new name, so.
It could be, yeah. Obviously, all results are provisional at the moment, but that is likely the way it's going.
Yeah, it looks that way, but what a race.
That definitely was a race, that.
We went from the high of thinking we were going to see Carl and Calvin actually scrap it out to...
So there we go, we have Calvin who takes the win, Cal comes in second, Energy Dan third, Kaiser Soze fourth, Smith fifth, Licious sixth, Fanning seventh, Mindful Wasp eighth, Tyclear ninth, Stuvine was the last of the finishers in 10th. Then we have the DNFs of Gibbon, Night Shadow, Avinash, Jenskit, Konnichiwa, Boothie, Batmazo, Roundy, RFC Danny and Fox River 8. Fox was the one with the fastest lap.
Yeah, makes sense.
So there we go. Excitement is over. And it looks like we've just crowned a new champion.
And now we're on to another.
Yep. Tune back in shortly for anybody who's wanting to watch the Tier 4 championship between Connor, who's obviously in the box with me, and Da Convertible, who's been trying to wind him up all race, so clearly Connor's living rent-free in his head.
Could say that. Yeah. Well done, Mark, this year as well. This season on your Tier 3 comms. Been excellent. Everyone will agree.
Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully we can find a new home next season.
Well, next season it's going to be me and you racing in this tier, so let's hope it's a bit better than what we saw tonight. But yeah.
Let's hope we can find a comms home as well.
Well, yeah, that as well.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for racers for providing the spectacle we've just seen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.